and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL. And today, well, we almost didn't have a video this week because I've been obsessed over an idea. And you can see here, I got a little whole presentation kind of worked up for this. But so the idea is eventually my wife and I will have our own home, and we're going to want something that's really shows who I am and what I'm capable of. And the thought is I want this mirror size of a knotted work, right? So this thing is kind of huge, right? So I want it to be perfect. So I've been going through a lot of thoughts on how to do this. So you can, okay, so here's an image of me working on the pattern. And this is how I thought it was going to be. But since then, I have decided that, okay, well, if this is supposed to reflect my skill set and how much I can put into something, I decided I wanted it to be harder and then I wanted to do something bigger. So I came up with this. So okay, this right here is each one of these is a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And these are the ones that come in the row just below it because they kind of, the top five and the bottom five are different. Well, top four, bottom four are different. So it kind of changes as it goes through. So this will help me to make sure that I get the number square in the right position. These are the squares. So what started out with just these ones here, the first four, a little bit of glare there, has now become 6. And the 6 counterparts. So, right? So like 12 different tiles. So it's, again, this is sort of going in line with the coffee blues. That was something that, I was inspired by a Turkish mosque that had these beautiful, beautiful tiles and very old colors and things like that. And I thought that's the kind of thing I want in my home. I want to come home and be relaxed by what I see, right? So that's what's kind of going into this. Now, I by the time I got to this far into making the bracelet, right, and my Patreon people can tell you this has been going on for days now. About that far in, I started kind of eyeing this, and this is where it only had the limited number of squares. There was just these two for this row and these two for the other row. And this is basically what this is about is I'm going to have this big, huge thing in my home. I want to make sure that I'm okay with the colors that will be in my house. Because this is, I'm going to have this thing for years and years. Who would want to get rid of something that big, right? Because we're talking over $100 in string easily, which I still need to order. I still have to kind of sort out some other stuff there, and it's going to take. I have no idea how many hours. It's going to be a long project. So my thought is this is going to be something where I'll continue making my videos and giving my tutorials and that kind of stuff. And with them, give you a little update as to the progress of where this whole thing stands. It's now that there's more squares than this, I'm going to, and this is like a single knot, single strand, right? I'm going to do a doubled up so that way I can get a measurement and that way I can figure out how much string I need to order, right? So there'll be that, then there'll be when the order comes in and the progress as I move along with this thing. Like I said, I have no idea how long it'll take. I know that if a bag can take a month and this thing is maybe 2 or 3 times that size, it could literally be a long time, especially if I'm going to do the other work alongside of this. So, yeah, I'm really excited about it. I really think this is going to be a lot of fun. Along with doing this, I have some ideas of other decorations I might want to have for in the home, and those will be additional projects. Plus, um, I encourage you guys to give me some topics. One of my viewers gave me a topic, which will be in next week's video. But beyond that, I mean, you know, challenge me, and we'll work together and we'll make some really cool stuff. So if you're, kind of disappointed that you didn't get a tutorial this week, I apologize. I really, like I said, this has been a thing that, I really am kind of excited about, and I want it to be really something special. I want it to be really cool. So, let me know what you think. If you have any other thoughts or ideas on it, go ahead, leave that in the comments. Um, I think this is gorgeous. I think the colors are going to work out really, really great. So, yeah, so next one will be including all of the 6 different squares in it. So hopefully I'll have that in a week or two, and then we'll just kind of go from there and we'll see where this whole thing goes. So, all right, before I go, I have to say thank you to my Patreon supporters. Without you guys, I think I would have given up on making videos a while back. And yeah, I really appreciate everything you guys have done to help make this channel grow. And yeah, thank you for that. All right, if you want to be a Patreon supporter, the link is down below. And until next time, don't get your strings in a bunch.